Everything we talked about, 250,000 volunteers nationwide, knocking on doors, ready to escort voters to the polls.
Great, where are the surrogates?
We've got top-tier surrogates doing morning news shows in Ohio, Florida, Pennsylvania, Texas, and California.
Russell?
Vice President's in Colorado today, but he's available for satellites. Griffith, Atkins, and Baker are all available to pick up and fly wherever we need, depending on what the exit polls tell us.
Hispanic vote?
Radio spots, targeting largely Hispanic counties in California and Florida, and the congressman will hit Texas this afternoon with some drive time radio.
Right.
We got it completely handled, Josh.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Really?
Really?
Well, this is it. Wait begins. Good trip.
Yeah, you might want to work the phrase "thank you" in there somewhere.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, okie dokie. Polls open in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, it's me. Hey Google, activate closed garage. So it's me, and it's the day before.
Okay, activating closed garage.
So, as you can see, I'm wearing my flying eyes, which is, they've been really cool. Second of all, just to say, I have been asked to sign up. I'm going to sign up as an affiliate to get my own 10% discount link, which I'll put in the bottom. I haven't figured any of that out yet, but I'm going to. The reason I'm showing it is because these are prescription glasses, and I'm supposed to wear glasses while I'm driving, but the sun still gets in my eyes regardless of whether the sun's shade down or not, and I still have to wear the glasses to be legal. So the flying eyes actually have a benefit of, you can use them while driving and have sunglasses, which is amazing. Oh dude. So yeah, today is the day before, and anxiety level was about a 2% right now. Last night I had a bad night. I did a dumb thing. I purchased some sort of chicken burgers from Walmart, and I didn't really look at the box. They were in the same location as the ones that are non-spicy, and I picked up the ones that were spicy and I didn't see it. Brought it home, opened the box, cooked it in the microwave without seeing it was a spicy. Took 2 bites, and then a couple of like 30 minutes later I got punished for it. So I had a rough night, but because I have a lot of things wrong with me, and it's just spicy stuff is a hell no. Not unless I want to go to hospital. So I've just got to do I have done all the pre-flighting, but today is the day before, so I'm going to use today's weather to do the performance charts and get today's weather. And then I gave my planning to my instructor Saturday to look over. I did everything okay. I gotta do she suggested I do fuel calculations to the next alternate that I have, which I'm gonna do. Besides that, flying and planes are completely out my head today. I'm just I'm gonna basically, I'm treating this like I did playing chess in the Random Chess Club. the Friday off and I had a tournament, I just don't think I'm on autopilot. I'm saving, I'm trying to rest, relax, so my mind doesn't have to think at all, because I know my mind is going to be shattered tomorrow. So if I have to think, or if I worry about anything, it's my mind's going to be half battled over. So oddly enough, going to work is the last thing I want to do, but it may turn out to be the best thing, because it's easy. All I have to do is sit there. I don't get to, I don't do anything during the start of the term. It's busy when people call with questions and stuff like that, but once the college term has started, I mean, we're into the 8th week of a 14-week term, there isn't that much to do. So I basically sit there, monitor the email, watch YouTube or something, so I can be doing my work. Mainly that's what all the job employees positions are. It's to give you time to do your homework and occasionally do what you're employed to do. But as far as everything goes, we did two, we was going to do 2 review flights. We did one on Saturday, which you see the video of, got posted yesterday. Sunday we was going to do another one, but the wind picked up and it was just too bad, so we went into the simulator. And by the time of it, basically the simulator was okay, because my instructor was like, I know you can fly a plane, we just want to practice the holds and a couple of things. And yeah, I immediately can tell the difference with these flying eyes. Everything is like, because of the prescription, everything is still as clear as wearing my regular glasses. But if I have regular sunglasses on, some of the display on the car and the radio disappear. With these, they don't. I can see the radio clearly, I can see the LCD display clearly. I'm just blown away by how good these are. Alright, I'm going to cut the video here, because this is going to be like a day block thing. And again, for those that are new, that don't know, who weren't here before when I did my private, this video will only go live if and when I pass my all portion of the check ride, and during that little break, because I'm going to ask for a little break, the video will go live. And then when it does, you know I'm actually taking the flying portion of the check ride. That way you, the viewers, get to experience the anxiety a little bit as much as I am.
We need turnout in Boston, huge turnout. Vinnick's going to win Western Massachusetts. He's probably going to take Cape Cod. We need to run up the score in Boston.
Yeah.
It's raining.
Yeah, well, she beat you to the punch.
Hey.
Though we were already monitoring road conditions and traffic patterns, Massachusetts Field Ops called, said they are distributing umbrellas so volunteers can escort voters from their cars to the polling places.
Well, should we do some additional
Drive time? Absolutely. Scheduled for 3 o'clock. The National Weather Service said there's another high-pressure system coming through. Should stop the rain by 2 o'clock. Good news is showers should linger over the Berkshires, slowing down any Vinnick supporters still getting out there to the polls. Now, we're getting new weather models every half hour. You want to see them?
No, we're fine. No need it, thanks.
Josh, we are completely and totally under control. We've been planning this for 5 months. This is Teddy.
You know what? I was in the elevator today, and I was talking to a man who didn't even know it was election day.
Jeremy, ride the elevator for a few hours. Anyone from Houston, remind them to vote. You know,
It's going to be a long day. I'm going about 12:30 to go be early. I have everything prepared in a folder for the check ride. The flight planning to the left, all the documents and everything to the right. all portion is like at 1. It's going to be like 3 or 4 hours. The flying portion is going to be at 4 p.m. and flying from 4 to 7. So it's almost 8 minutes already. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut the video here. See you guys later.
Someone didn't see the exit poll.
They call it spin for a reason. Hey, how's that adolescent part of you feeling now?
Happier, thanks.
Did you hear some of the junior staffers talking about what kind of posters they want to hang up on their White House walls?
Who was doing that?
A couple guys with accents in advance.
Hey everyone, it's me again. Just got done work. So that everything's good so far. I switched to my flying hours before coming in. I noticed there's an unintentional benefit with these. You may or may not notice that on my computer displays I have everything in dark mode because it helps my eyes, because having a white page, black text on white page really hurts my eyes. Like the glare of a white page really hurts, and having these on when you can't do anything about it, like if dark mode doesn't work, if you put these on, it makes it bearable, so the page doesn't hurt you while you're reading it. So it's so looking at something like this on Google Documents on the computer screen, the white page glare hurts, the black text. If you could turn that into black page, white text, it's a lot better and a lot easier. But with these on, it didn't hurt at all. So that's an extra benefit. Alright, it's time to head home. So I did all the flight planning that I need to do. Anxiety level is moderate.
We're still low. We're losing in Maine, a state that Bartlett won with 67% of the vote. The Latino vote in Florida isn't turning out, but in Rhode Island, they're coming out of the woodwork.
Josh!
Minnesota.
Because my mind is slowly knowing that the time is coming. It's approaching. 24 hours to go and I'll be actually flying right now. So the scenario that I was given is to do a flight plan to Albany. Apparently we're not even gonna, probably not even gonna be doing the cross country part. It's just to give the DPE something to talk about. So the flight planning is to Albany. Him and I used one of the preferred routes. There was a way of going from my home airport, Allentown, to Albany using Victor 489, but I chose not to because there's a crossing waypoint that where you need to be at 1500 altitude, and the Cherokees don't like climbing that high. It takes a long time to get up to 1500, and I'll be using the GPS, which is the altitude for that Victor is 6100. That's so really I'll be using the Tango route really, but so it was just too complicated. So part of what I was saying on that short video is keeping it simple is I picked one of the preferred routes that was approved 6 times in the last month, just through Allentown to Stillwater VOR, and then direct to Albany. I had to pick 7,000 because we're going east, so we need an odd 1,000, and the terrain is high, so 6,000 you'd barely be over. I listed a couple of alternates, different scenarios, because like the alternate that I've listed is almost directly next to Albany, like Queen City is to Allentown. But so I made that an alternate if there was something like wrong with Albany. If the one-way was closed, I would go to the other one. There's no way for me. There's no way I can pronounce it. It's a Kilo SCH K school, I would call it. So if there is, depending where the weather is, if there's we need an alternate for the weather, then I have Rome to the left, and there's another one to the right, depending where the weather is. And then, if all else fails, I have one down in Hartford. So I got it all planned out with enough fuel, because with IFR you need fuel from the origin to the destination, then to the alternate, plus 45 minutes. So when I land at Albany, I have 3 hours and 45 minutes. And then I did a calculation. I took the suggestion from my instructor and did one more calculation to the to one of the alternates to Rome, and we still land with well over 2. My personal minimum is to have at least an hour reserved for fuel, and then takeoff alternate basically is if a takeoff alternate I won't need at all, ever, because if I was stupid enough to take off in 0-0 weather and not be able to land, you need an alternate 1 hour distance from your home airport. But considering the fact the most likely time for the engine to fail on your plane in a single engine is within the first 10 minutes of takeoff, not being able to get back into the original airport, taking off in 0-0 is just stupid. There would have to be a do or die zombie apocalypse or some other reason why Pompeii volcano lava spilling everywhere experience for me to get up off the ground in 0-0 weather. There's just no other way. That's insane. I'm not flying a jet, I'm flying a little 140 or 181 Cherokee or Archer. I'm not cat rated. There is a difference between flying jets and flying the pistons. Oh dear. No, but I was halfway through my work and I decided, okay, I've done everything. I printed out the performance charts that I did. I have everything on the iPad and everything printed out so I can present to the DPE and basically make sure I could talk over everything and through everything. The far aim I have on my phone. It's not free anymore, the app. You actually have to pay for it, $10. But it updates automatically on the phone and it saves at least 3 trees, because that book is huge. It's a doorstop. And it's also included in 4Flight. 4Flight has the file aim inside of the documents. so you really don't need to go buying the book all the time. Last time I was driving to Reading and then Lancaster to get the charts. This time I'm just going to work. I'm not really trying to think about editing, but I got to the point that once I've done all of that, printed everything out, I put it in the folder, I put it in the case, sealed it up, and I was like, I'm done until tomorrow. Stop. I really had to force myself. Because like, I'm at the point now, it's been at least a year since I started IFR training, since I completed the private pilot. If I haven't learned it by now, I'm not going to learn it within 24 hours. I did a bit of review on iPilot Cafe. I may do a little bit tonight, just a very tiny bit. But other than that, I'm just gonna put it down and stop. Like, this is it. It's more important that I get a good night's rest, eat well tonight, modify my eating tomorrow, because I can't, because of my health issues with food and stuff, I can't really go eating beforehand. Nah. Alright, we're at 10 minutes. So together with this one and the clip from this morning, we're about 20 minutes total on the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video now. So this is it. This is the entirety of the day before video. I've done the flight planning. I have everything in the folder put together. I know where I'm going tomorrow. I've been told there's a room available for the DP&I. The planes have been scheduled from 1 p.m. until 6. We're not flying until 4. I'm gonna go a couple of, like, half an hour early to get the logs and dispatch sheet. The dispatch sheet allows us out of the airport. Out of the FEO, that is. The TAZ made it so you have to print a dispatch sheet that proves that we're a student of the college to allow us onto the ramp area. But I'm ready. I'm just ready to get this over and over. Again, for those who are new to the channel, if I do pass, the results will be published within half an hour.
Election, we don't want to get caught with our pants down.
Okay, so let me make sure we have this. You need one if he wins, one if he loses. One if he loses the Latino vote. One if he wins the electoral vote but loses the popular vote. One if he loses the electoral vote but wins the popular vote. And one if he loses his home state.
Right.
What if two of those things happen simultaneously? And what if he loses his home state and the Latino vote and still wins?
That too, then.
What are we talking about?
The speeches.
Yeah, we should have one in case the race is too close to call. Polls are about to close on the East Coast. We should get in there.
And then the request to change the channel name goes through straight away. Last time it took between 6 and 8 hours for YouTube to update the channel name and the URL. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's assuming, of course, I pass. So I don't want to jinx myself. So touch wood, I pass. But yeah, everything I couldn't help myself. This video goes live once I pass it, or once I pass the check ride. Everything is automated, done for me, because I know I'm going to be mentally exhausted. I'm not going to have the mental power to do it all. If you want me to do a review flight, like going over everything that happened during the actual check ride, I by all means do that. Alright, I've gone an extra 4 minutes since I said I was going to end it. So this is it. Next video, I'm either going to be an instrument pilot or I'm still going to be a private. Alright guys, I'll see you soon.
It's Texas. Shouldn't it be warm?
Not in November.
What are you doing out here?
I've been appointed.
To what?
Make sure you're okay.
I'm fine.
Make sure your head's not actually gonna explode.
These numbers aren't adding up.
I never do. You've been working 18, 20-hour days for the last year.
Yeah.
It's here. There's nothing to do but let it run its course.